Good morning, friends. Today I have been called here to discourse with you. The important topic of today's talk is nature and natural diet. Friends, we are living in the paradise. This earth is a paradise. We are created in the paradise. This is the creation of the Supreme God. We call him omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. His creation in Hinduism is Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. One is the creator, one is a preserver, one is a destroyer. And this Supreme God has created this earth, this nature, and we are one of the being in nature. We have to assimilate with nature. We have to adopt the nature. And so our structure of the body is created. Our structure of the body is created by God to survive at least for 100 years. And for feeding the body, the nature is there. But our intelligence is greater than other animals. Other animals depend upon nature, but we are victim of our taste. We are the victim of our tongue. And so, what is available for feeding our body in nature, instead of that, we are processing it, we are converting it into something else, and we are making it palatable, and we are converting our diet from natural to artificial. And because of this thing, we are destroying our own future. And so, as I told you, the God has created a body to survive for at least 100. But because of this wrong diet, which is processed, we are eating the processed food. In the processed food, we are taking the natural fruits, natural food. We are adding the chemicals in that. We are adding additives for the taste, for the flavor, preservatives for long durability of the food. And so, what the main content of the food is there, what the main ingredients are there in the food, we are destroying by these artificial methods. And so, what the food our digestive system is able to digest, we are making it more soft so that it can be digested easily. And we are reducing the power of our digestive system by feeding the processed food. And consequently, those chemicals, those additives, those flavors are affecting our organs. And so the long-lasting, sustainable 100 years duration of the body is reduced, and the human beings are dying in a less span. Means we are reducing the lifespan by this artificiality. Friends, we are having everything in nature according to our area where we are living, terrain. Food is available, but we are not preparing that. Friends, in nature, we have a coconut. Coconut is full of fats. It is easily digestible, and we get lot of energy from that. The water is also very useful. That's why it is called a paradise fruit. But we are sending it in the factories. It is broken, processed, additives, chemicals, flavors, preservatives are added in that, and the main content is destroyed. So we have to prepare it. The second example, if you take the ginger, in India it is used in the spices. As you know, from the history, India was very popular in the Western world because of the spices. And in COVID-19 situation also, you must have realized that ginger was added in every food, particularly in the tea also was used. It was also added so that the flavor was changed. Friends, it has power to reduce the inflammation. It has the power to reduce the headache. It has the power to stop the cancer. It has the power to stop the viruses. But nowadays it is being processed in the spices, in the artificial factories, and that's why I request you all to use the ginger in the tea, and you drink that tea, or you add it in the spices, and whatever the food fruits are available in the nature, if you prepare them to eat raw, it will have good consequences on the body. And if you use the processed food, it will have bad consequences of body, and there will be a degradation of the body. Your longevity is reduced. For example, if you eat the guava, it is easily available in the Asia continent. It is a brain tonic. It can boost the power of the brain. It can accelerate the cerebellum system of the brain. It can accelerate the memory. It can accelerate the language power in the brain, and so your brain becomes fresh. Friends, some other food fruits, turmeric, it is used from ancient time in India. If you find in Ayurveda, it is mentioned, and from those days it has been used as a tonic. But nowadays, recently, in some Western countries, they have realized the uses of turmeric, and they have applied for the patent in. But if you study the ancient Vedas, you can find that from our ancestors, we are knowing the uses of the turmeric. It is used for healing the wounds, as well as for protecting from infections. Small children were applied it. Wounds are easily recovered by applying the turmeric. In earlier days, children were given the milk by adding the turmeric so that the immunity was increased. And in the COVID situation also, in India, to enhance the immunity of the children as well as adult, it was added in the milk, and it was given to them so that immunity of the body can be enhanced from the turmeric. If you find the basil tree in India, every courtyard, the basil trees are planted. Basil tree is very useful. In India, it is called as tulsi. It has a good effects. Other trees gives carbon dioxide in the night and oxygen in the day. But this is the only exceptional tree. It gives oxygen all the day and all the night. In the COVID situation, people were dying due to deficiency of oxygen. When the people were kept near the basil trees, tulsi, they were getting abundant oxygens, and their oxygen saturation was increased, and their lives were saved. So every house in India has a basil tree. Indian women worships this tree, but because beyond the religion, there are some scientific facts. In India, whatever the religion, whatever the things are done, beyond that there is a scientific truth. So I request you, whatever is told in Ayurveda, if you follow that, you will be a really immune man, and your immunity will be enhanced. If you see the other fruits also, and whatever the fruits, whatever the natural things are available in India, you see a lemongrass in Indian homes as a reception, the tea is offered, and mostly the lemongrass tree is offered. Lemongrass, that is Gauti Chaha, it is called in India, and it is invigorating. It increases the body, it accelerates the nervous system. If you eat the red onion also, the layers of the red onion has a great treasure to heal the body, to reduce the inflammation, to stop the cancer cells in the mutation or the deformation of the cells takes place in mitochondria. There the deformation is stopped, corrected, and the cancerous cells are destroyed and killed. So many things in nature are available. If you use them in a proper way and without any process, if you eat them, it will definitely be useful to you.